Hey friend! Today we're going to be talking about scene lists and why you should have a scene list slash chapter list of all of your chapters and scenes for writing your book and also revising your book. So I didn't really put together a scene and chapter list when I started writing it because all I had were my beats. So I had each of my beats figured out, but that was not as extensive as the scene list. Are you new here? If so, be sure to hit the subscribe button. I do a bunch of videos all about writing, the writing life, tips and tricks to make your writing easier, and I also do interviews with industry professionals in the writing and publishing field. So if that sounds like something that's up your alley, be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the like button so other people can find this channel as well. But I look forward to meeting you and getting to know you more. So let's jump into this. So I just wanted to share with you guys kind of like what I did for revising Project Mistletoe's second episode. So I ended up printing off these sheets right here, and I actually ended up printing off like 7 of them. Like that's how much episode 2 covers. Like where I just put out like scene A, Teddy in dining room, and then I put scene B in chapter 1 is Teddy in hallway, and something happens in each of these. I'm not going into detail about it because I don't want to spoil anything. But basically what I do is I write down 1, and then that's the chapter, and then I put A for the scene, B for a scene, C for a scene, and underneath each of those are different scenes that happen in that chapter. It makes complete sense to me, and I don't know why before, when I was doing episode 1, I didn't even think about this. I mean, why didn't I think about this? I don't know. Super simple idea. But anyways, so I'm really happy that I did this. So I got all of these like typed out, and it feels really good to just have my story in 7 pages. It also helped me kind of see like where I had plot holes and everything. So it's going to be really nice to be able to sit down with this and follow chapter 1, scene 1, chapter 1, scene 2, chapter 1, scene 3. Here are some different places where you can make your scene list I've found to be easiest. So for me, I just made mine in Scrivener. I do everything in Scrivener. That's where I do it. So I just opened up a new document in Scrivener, and that's where I did it. Made my list, just 1 through however many chapters I think I have, and then how many scenes in each chapter. And then plus while you're going through like your beta feedback or your alpha feedback or editor's feedback, you can also, if they are like, oh, maybe you need another chapter here, you can insert it there, or maybe you need to add another scene into the chapter, and you can easily do that. Because like, for instance, here where I have chapter 1 and scene A, and scene B, scene C, if I wanted to, I could put another one in there, and it'll help me kind of see where I'm at in the story. And also, it's just a nice once-over. So some other places that you can make your scene list is, let's see here, your notes app on your phone. Some people like using Notion, which is amazing. It's an amazing program. I love using Notion for some of my planning videos and everything. I really enjoy that. Some other things too is just like notebook and paper. You know, some people really like just writing it down on paper. What else? There's so many different programs. I mean, Microsoft Word or Google Docs or Excel or Google Sheets, whatever works for you. Anything will work as long as you get the story, scenes and chapters written down. So what I would do is, if you're currently working on your story like I am, and you work with beta readers or alpha readers or critique partners, take their feedback and write out their feedback in a notebook. That's what I did. I have a notebook filled with all the feedback where I've written all the notes underneath each chapter. I also have a really great critique partner editor who loves to brainstorm. So for instance, if you have also some critique partners or beta readers that love to brainstorm if there's certain chapters that just aren't working very well, brainstorm those and then write that down on your scene chapter list so that when you do your revision, you rewrite it so that it's better and serves your story and moves your story forward instead of halting it and making it drag. Boring your readers, which is not what you want to do as a storyteller, right? We've all done it by accident, right? The most important thing is that you learn from it and move forward. So I feel like having this chapter and scene list has really helped me kind of just like see where my story is going and how to move forward and everything. You know of a very, very popular writer who also does scene lists, and I think this is such a cool thing to share. I am probably going to do a video on this in the future, breaking down my stories further before writing them. I haven't really done this before writing it as much as I have after, and I feel like if I did more of it before, it might save me so I don't have to do as many edits. That would be really nice. So anyways, I will show the scene sheet over here, but J.K. Rowling, she did this like whole thing right here, and that's how she wrote out her scenes for her books, and it's just super amazing. So I'll post that right here for you to see in the box, but I was just surprised by that when I saw it. I'm like, no way, she makes scene lists too. But yeah, so super helpful, and they keep you on track, and that's the most important thing. Like, I mean, especially if you're trying to reach a deadline, staying on track is super important, because if you don't stay on track, you're not going to make that deadline, which is not fun. And plus, another thing, scene lists also help you edit. So that's what stage I'm at right now, where sometimes I might find that there are scenes that are not there that should be there, or at least I thought were there inside my brain. But once I'm reading through my scene list and chapter list and also my beta reader feedback and notes, and I'm just like, wait a minute, where's that one section? Or, you know, you might find too where there's certain chapters or scenes that are out of place, or you repeated the classic writer mistake, right? Repeated yourself and wrote the same chapter twice in different ways, and you need to delete one or take the best from that one and add it to the one that's you're keeping. Yeah, that I've done before. Not fun. But yeah, so I've really found it helpful for editing, and I mean, I'm really excited to just jump into this revision. I'm going to start working on that here today, which I'm super excited about, but it's just really interesting to be able to see your chapters and scenes all laid out like this. Like, it's really nice to see all your chapters and scenes laid out like this. It just makes me excited that I actually have a story and it's laid out and I have it here. So it's really good. So I'm writing the story, I'm getting it done. That's the most important thing, you guys. Finish your stories. So I just wanted to come on here to share with you my scene lists. And it's 7 pages like this. Like, that's a lot. Like, I'm proud of myself, you guys. I did this. So I'm also doing this 5 a.m. writing challenge. Well, 5 a.m. writing challenge. Kind of like a 5 a.m. writing way of life right now this month, because I have so much to do. So I'm going to be doing another video about that where I show like vlog style content, which I'm really super excited about. But this morning was the first day and I woke up at 5 a.m. and I was just really tired. But I was like, I need to finish this. And you guys, I can tell you I wrote about 2,260 words, equaling this awesome content here that is going to help me revise my manuscript and make it the best that it is. It took me a couple hours, from 5 till about 8, so 3 hours, and but I got it all. I went through it all and I got it done, and I wrote it, you guys. So the first day already, I've just seen so much greatness come from the 5 a.m. wake up time that I had. So I'm feeling really good about this week moving forward. So I'll be writing later today, revising a few chapters, and then we'll be waking up again at 5 a.m. tomorrow to get more done. But this is going to be one of the main documents on my desk when I'm revising. So I'm really excited about that. I'm going to try and do this for episode 3 because I think this will definitely help me see, like, okay, where are they? What time of day? Because that's another thing. When I'm writing my scene list here, I do put, like, okay, point of view character. So I know who's the point of view character. Is this AM or PM? Little notes about the character. So thinks about a convo, good memory from recent time with Nick, can't believe he's not here, grabs her planners out and sits down with them. How am I going to get through this? Maybe an edge of a panic attack, quivering lips, shallow breathing, inability to breathe enough, pep talk herself. So just kind of like little notes to get me thinking about when I'm actually working on it. Like, okay, I need to remember to keep this in mind. I need to show this. I need to not tell this. I'm so irritated by that saying, but it's so true. And when you are telling instead of showing, your readers are going to notice, and the story is not going to be as engaging or relatable because they're going to feel disconnected from your characters. So I really think that having this chapter and scene list for your project will help you revise your book so much better. So I hope that this helps you guys, and I look forward to chatting with you guys next time. And also, if you're new here, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. I talk about writing tips, my journey towards publication, and I also do interviews with industry professionals in the publishing world. So it's been super fun, and I really enjoy this. So if that sounds like something you would enjoy, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below, and we will have a lot of fun here.